A snake. Then, legend has it, Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off a live bat. And that's nothing compared with today's shock rock. Boom! It's all-out rock. And there's plenty of shock. It's called shock rock, and that means a whole lot of fire, blood, and even mock execution. Yeah! Right now, shock bands like Rob Zombie, Guar, Insane Clown Posse, Marilyn Manson, and the Genitorturers play to sold-out crowds who can't seem to get enough.
The show is awesome. I couldn't expect anything more. It's hella crazy, dude.
Meet Rob Zombie, a modern-day master of shock rock. Fox Files brings you the first network look at Living Dead Girl from his debut solo album, Hellbilly Deluxe.
For me, the stage show and the presentation is everything. I mean, it's absolutely everything.
These guys work really hard on their visual presentation. They want to put on a stage show that has a lot going on to it.
If I'm going to pay $30 for a ticket, I want to go out there. I want to see some pyro, some fireworks, and some lights.
I know that's true because every night after every show, kids are just like, they're like, thank you. And finally, they feel like they've paid their money and they got something for it.
We asked Rob how he got started playing shock rock.
I guess it was just thinking that other bands were so bad that there was no reason I couldn't jump in and have a band that sucked that much too.
That's what he's about, kind of capturing that thrill, that chill.
But guys like Rob Zombie didn't dream this stuff up. It goes way back to the 70s and 80s.
When I was a little kid, I loved Alice Cooper the most, and then I liked Kiss, and anything that had that vibe.
A baby's brain and an old man's heart.
In rock and roll, it starts with Alice Cooper. Alice certainly was the man to get up there with a snake and a guillotine and show that, you know, you could dress up your stage set in a scary way.
If you bring a 12-foot boa constrictor anywhere, it's going to get reaction. I brought it out the first night, and it was just headlines the next day.
He was not just out there doing a shocking show for the hell of it.
I always said that we were the band that drove the stake through the heart of the Love generation, you know, and it was true. People were bored with peace and love. I think the most shocking way of dying on stage, well, we did it a lot of different ways, you know. They electrocuted me, and the very first hanging, which we did full out, you know, we went out and really learned how they do it in the movies. Anything for realism. And then the guillotine, of course, I think was the best. It was very shocking to see.
You better tell me.
I still consider it a compliment when I see bands that say, wow, we got this directly from you.
You wanted the best.
Okay, the longest-running shock act is still Kiss.
Kiss!
Kiss is a huge touchstone for everybody.
Since the early 70s, there's been no stopping Kiss. They made more money than any other band in '96 and '97 and have sold a total of 75 million albums. Their current tour, Psycho Circus, brings Kiss fans the first concert in 3D.
Kiss rules! Yeah!
The reason we're doing well is because you made us who we are.
We love Kiss!
Get ready and fasten your seatbelt.
But who are the up-and-coming shock rockers today? Check this out. They are the Insane Clown Posse from Detroit.
ICP, you know, they work a gimmick the same way Kiss worked a gimmick in the 70s. And obviously they mean to.
A lot of people say, oh, it's a gimmick, it's it's fake, you're just coming up with ways to whatever, sell records.
They have something to say, but they also want to put on a show for the kids.
It didn't seem like a good idea then, but now that we're getting paid, now that records is platinum, all of a sudden it was a good idea.
Jump on the carpet, let's take a spin. Everybody's waiting for the show to begin.
And we had to ask, what's with the Faygo?
It's a cheap soda pop you get from the store for 60 cents, you know, for a 2-liter, you know? And it just don't make no sense, so that goes with us. Great, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't make no sense neither. And neither the people that buy our records. So everything just comes around in a full circle. We don't need a reason. It's fresh. It don't make sense. It makes dollars, you know what I mean?
We caught up with Jen of the Genitorturers. This band mixes surgical supplies with music.
Well, in the Genitorturers, one of the things that we do is we do present different aspects of body modification in our show. That would include body piercing, branding, scarification, and for us, these things act on many different levels.
What they do up on stage is so outrageous. The boundaries they want to push make people so squeamish that you pay attention to something else before the music.
I think that one of the unfortunate things about bands in the past who have adopted a different element and a different approach to music, such as ourselves, is that there's sometimes where people will say that the show is only there to take the place of good music, and with the Genitorturers, that's certainly not the case. I know that even Alice Cooper had problems with when he first started out, where people just want to talk about the show, the show, the show.
This is all theatrics. Alice Cooper did it, Kiss did it, Marilyn Manson and Zombie are doing it. Somebody else will do it 5-10 years from now.
It's a boring old story. Been happening ever since Elvis.
Heroes and Zeros is next. Stay tuned.